William Ruto is a man under siege. He's receiving missiles from all quarters. We all know that if you look at the votes William Ruto got, the mountain vote almost formed a half of that vote. So if you remove the mountain vote from William Ruto, then Ruto remains a shell. And he's a man in trouble because that mountain vote is now not guaranteed. NTV yesterday captured a story where Rigathi Gachagua has literally refused to attend 11 state occasions in the last 7 days. So Ruto and Rigathi are in a serious fight, and chances are very high they might not even be together come the next election. And to make matters worse, on the mountain the ground is becoming very restless and rebelling against Ruto. Yesterday, we saw Limuru 3 that declared their resistance of a William Ruto's government. So things are boiling up against Ruto. On top of that, Bonny Khalwale has also delivered a bad news. I want us to have a look at a post shared out by Bonny Khalwale, a post that is clearly mocking Ruto's government and the people William Ruto is working with. Dr. Bonny Khalwale, a story is told deep into the thick of Kakamega forest of a boy who, upon feeding to his full, looked up, stared straight into the face of the father and told him, "Come, come Tata, let's burn the granary." And then Bonny Khalwale shares out some remarks made by Kuria Kimani, Molo Member of Parliament, a staunch William Ruto defender in Parliament. If you don't want to pay the motor vehicle circulation tax, then don't use the car. This will encourage investment in elaborate public transport. Kuria Kimani. Yes, Bonny Khalwale has shared out those sentiments by Kuria Kimani. Kuria Kimani is a staunch William Ruto defender in Parliament. So when Bonny Khalwale mocks Kuria Kimani, it's very clear he is sending a very clear message to Ruto and to his government. I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand the clear message Bonny Khalwale is sending to Ruto and his government. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe in order not to miss our next analysis. Let's continue. Thus, Molo Member of Parliament, Kuria Kimani, the Chair Finance Committee in the National Assembly, and is just telling Kenyans that if you don't want to pay the tax on your motor vehicles, then don't use those cars. And online Kenyans have been mocking him and saying, if that's the case, why should we also pay for the housing levy, yet we don't want those houses? Because Korea is just trying to reason that if you don't want to pay the vehicle tax, don't use your vehicles. And the same Kimani Korea pushed for the housing levy, knowing fully well that some Kenyans were not interested in those houses. Why the double speak? I want us to dig deep into this, but before we do that, let's also listen to this same member of parliament talking about the 16% tax on bread. Listen to this.
But first of all, please tell me, what is the justification of raising the VAT on bread from 0 to 16%?
We had a very long conversation with the Long Treasury, with the National Treasury, on this VAT on fuel. The initial thinking was maybe the bread has there's a concern about diabetes and all that. But the arguments that we're receiving from Kenyans is bread is not a luxury good. Bread is something that people have every morning for breakfast, every time, and it's taken by across the people. So that's why I said, Sam, all these are proposals.
Sorry, you're saying that the concern is that there's a lot of diabetes in the country?
That is the argument that was given by National Treasury.
So there's a study showing that it's coming from bread?
I am not from National Treasury, Sam.
Listening to that member of parliament, I'm seeing a perfect example of a tugege. People who don't think. They are just being directed on what to do, and upon directing them, they just do exactly what you have told them. They don't even have time to think or even to understand what their constituents are saying, those who elected them. These members of parliament are clearly not serving the interests of those who voted for them. They are serving their own personal interests and the interest of one individual called William Ruto. Ruto deliberately appointed these individuals to head some of these committees because he knew they were very, very incompetent and very naive. He could easily control them. They don't have a mind of their own. That's why Ruto gave them those jobs. And also, if you look at William Ruto's appointments, it appears William Ruto has got a very high affinity for incompetent leaders, be it in parliament, be it in the executive. The kind of calibers he has given cabinet secretaries jobs, PSs, they are clearly people who are not qualified. In fact, this is why I always repeat in this forum that we are dealing with a kakistocracy, a government by the most incompetent individuals in any population. William Ruto has got a high affinity for such individuals. And in most occasions, we also have goons in this government. Look at somebody like Silvanus Osoro, South Mungirango Member of Parliament. Osoro has been captured live on camera on several occasions, causing havoc in Kisii. But still no action is being taken against him. It appears that William Ruto enjoys Osoro's dramas and is almost certain that he's doing that with the full blessings of Ruto. Look at Mythical in Turin. Somebody presiding over a ministry, selling fake fertilizer to Kenyans, and William Ruto sees no need of sacking that kind of an individual. So it's true that William Ruto has got a very high affinity for individuals who are incompetent, individuals whose characters are in serious question. That's what I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. And now back to Bonny Khalwale. I'm seeing a Bonny Khalwale who's just trying to say Ruto's government is drunk with power. Power has consumed them. They don't care about tomorrow. You know, a granary is used to store food for the rainy days, for the future. So William Ruto is full to a point. They think that they will not get hungry tomorrow. They are actually spitting on the same people who gave them power, not knowing that tomorrow they will need the same people for their re-election. That's what Bonny Khalwale is trying to say. So in a nutshell, William Ruto has been blinded with power and his government is literally blind. They are not seeing things very clearly. But now the irony of Bonny Khalwale is still in Kenya Kwanza government. Why is it very hard for Bonny Khalwale just to tender his resignation and quit Kenya Kwanza government? Because it's very clear. Things are not working in Kenya Kwanza government. This is a government sinking and sinking very, very fast. Rigathi Gachagua has refused to attend government occasions. He has switched off his phone. A government in serious chaos. Nothing seems to be working. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any other person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. This is what I describe: things falling apart, the center can no longer hold. It's time for everybody to pack and to leave. Thank you. God bless you.